Hey friends, how we doing this Sunday? My little boy finally came to say hi. My little Quincy. Been wanting to show you Quincy. He's like 10 or 11 years old. I keep forgetting. Oh, but he finally came to say hi. My boy diagnosed with diabetes the other day. He's having some issues, so we're trying a new diet. Hopefully that'll come out. I lost him once. Funny story. My daughter and her friend came home from school when they were in high school to eat lunch at the house, and I was working, and this silly one got out the front door. My daughter and her friend didn't shut the door properly, and I lost him for 3 days. Thank God someone picked him up, and we lived on a farm, and I didn't have a tag or anything on him because I live in the country. Thank God someone picked him up, and he got taken to the pound, the county pound, Humane Society. So after a few days of worry and that, I called the pound, and thank God he was there. It cost me money to get him out of jail, though, of course. But that was a scary few days. The little boy's been with us through a long time. Such a good boy. And now that he's feeling a little ill, we used to have him on the bed at night. And since he started getting sick, we started putting him back in the bed at night. And he loves it. He feels like he's at home. So if you're wondering how I named Quincy, my daughters and I went and got him. He's a purebred Pomeranian. And there was two in that litter that didn't sell yet, so they dropped the price on the purebred. It was like $650, but they dropped it down to $250. And we wanted to par them, and there was one black and one him. We knew this was our boy. So I nicknamed him Quincy Prince. He's the prince of our family. It's sad when puppies and whatnot get old. They're family, you know. He seems pretty perky yet for being having this diabetes issue. It was 5 times the normal amount. So anywho, you ready to go down? So what I want to do today, since we got our Democratic nominees down to Joe Biden and Bernie, and I've seen a lot of junk on Twitter and whatnot that people pushing that Joe Biden has dementia and polls and stuff, like who's gonna be the nominee, like Bernie and Biden. And oddly enough, a lot of the polls majority want Bernie. So I want to check in on Joe. Do a fate spread and see what comes up on Joe. My little happy boy over here getting petted. And then check on Bernie too. My previous readings had Joe dropping out. And a lot of stress around his son's thing with the Ukraine and Burisma. And I seen in reads have come out that Bernie was going to have health issues, mainly around his heart. I think he's not disclosing everything. But if we have two candidates, right now, and if they're both dropping out, that seems pretty weird, right? Makes no sense. So basically, I want to find out and see what we can get, just in a general, fate of Joe Biden, fate of Bernie, and just see what comes up. Nothing particular, because the cards will tell me, and then we'll get where we need to go. You done, Quincy? Yep. Looks like he's done. Hold on while I move this. Okay. All right, friends. Our inquisitive ones on my channel. So, hey, any of my friends, if you're on a live stream or something, totally up to you. If you want to give me a shout out, more is always welcome, but a small little group here is pretty cool too. I can respond to everyone and answer questions. If you ask a question, I'll get a response, spiritually and whatnot. Direct answers, about a person or whatever, it's short and sweet, but I'll tell you what I get. Another thing I seen was someone mentioned Bernie and Tulsi Gabbard. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That's like putting two Russian asshats together, in my opinion. There's some connection with Bernie and Russia. I totally don't get it completely, but there's a connection. And then Tulsi, I get she's aligned with the Republican Party and secrets around her. I'm like, that's crazy town. I don't know how that would work out. So let's Sunday Bear. All right. Concentrate time. Tell me when to stop shuffling. The fate of Joe Biden throughout the process. You know what I mean. 8 of Wands. Something's moving quickly. Fell out. Joe Biden. Fate of Joe Biden throughout his campaign here for presidency. Fate of Joe Biden. Something's weird going on, because I heard ending, or endings with an S. Fate of Joe Biden throughout the Democratic nomination. Fate of Joe Biden. Fate of Joe Biden. Tell us what we need to know through the cards. Mental health, physical health, anything about his son, if he's stressing, family, He's going to pick a running mate soon. Whatever Wayne tell us. Fate of Joe Biden into the Democratic nomination. Fate of Joe Biden. We got the Magician on the bottom. That's the man who's got everything to make it happen. Also, the Magician, that's a lot of support. That people believe he's the one that can get it done. So let's see. Ten of Cups in the middle. That's the happy family. The happy people about it. Uh-oh. So in the middle we got the Ten of Cups. On top, left corner, 3 swords in the heart. So deep inside, Joe's heartbroken. He's still heartbroken about his son that's lost and what's going on with Hunter. That's what I always get. He's the family man. He carries a lot of burdens. So above the happy family, we have the Two of Swords. Choices and crossroads. Next to the choices and crossroads is the Ace of Cups. Very emotional. The love of his family. The love of the people. So next to the happy family, though, we have the Five of Wands. It's determination, but a lot of mindful conflict there. To the right of the happy family, we have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man. What does the Hanged Man mean here? Happy family. Overjoy emotions with the Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man. He's hiding his emotions. He's trying to keep up a good facade. But inside, things are tearing him up. To me, it's feeling like his emotions are torn with the Hangman. Moving forward, there's a Five of Swords. That's a defeat. And then the Star next to that, there's something coming to light. And then we have a Tower next to the Star. Traumatic change. That feels like an ending. So before we go to the future here, let's diagnose this. Feelings of the heart, turmoil, causing a change. Crossroads of choices, happy, things coming to light. Overwhelming emotions, conflicted feelings with the hangman, causing a dramatic change. The heart, happy family, dramatic change. Incredible emotions, happy family, change. Crossroads, happy family, something come to the light. Emotionally, it feels like he needs to step away. Or will step away. Which kind of makes no sense, but this Ten of Cups also makes me feel like people are happy he's running and gaining popularity. With the Ace of Cups, that's the fulfillment and love overflowing. But then this Five of Swords, the change and defeat. I don't think his heart's in it. He's doing it out of commitment. And I felt this before. He was asked to do this. Because we needed it. The country needed it. So in the near future, we have Queen of Cups, which is the United States of America. We want healing. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Circle of Life, the Fate card. United States of America, the Fate card. He's currently the chosen one. But the final outcome, we have the Hermit. Reassessment, private thoughts, and then the Nine of Swords is the final card. It's limiting and failure. Are any of these supposed to be reversed? I'm getting no. But the overall of the reading is the Magician. Is there anyone else in this reading? What's up with Joe? Is there anything in here about his state of mind? I'm getting his mind is limiting. Not like dementia or anything, but he has these little slip-ups. It's just age. It isn't dementia. He's just not as sharp anymore. I just feel there's like an internal struggle. He's a very caring man with this Ace of Cups. He totally does want what's best for the country and his family. The Queen of Cups here is his wife. And the Fate. Fate. I'm getting that currently him being placed as the front runner is putting a lot of stress on Trump. Because he knows he will lose to Joe. With the Nine of Swords putting a lot of not bad, but a lot of thoughts in Trump's mind. It's like, I'm going to lose to this guy. And that's why he's pushing Bernie. Because he believes he can beat Bernie. Okay, I'm going to leave the Magician here. Same deck? No. All right. Joe Biden, will you end your presidential campaign and why? I'm feeling and getting that he won't be needed to. Because Trump will be gone. Hope that's right, but let's go with it. Joe Biden, will you end your campaign? Will you be ending your campaign for president? Will you end your campaign, Joe, for president? Joe Biden, will you end your campaign for president and why? Two of Swords again. Crossroads and choices. Ooh, do I have this? I usually don't get Six of Swords upside down. Anything upside down, but this one was upside down for some reason. Six of Swords is good news in travel. It's right up. Huh. But upside down, it's not good news. And it feels like retreating. Four of Swords. It makes me when I look at this, I always see the three swords in the heart. And the man's laying down. Needs rest. With that one sword of needing a new beginning, a different outcome. King of Cups. That goes back to the conflict. He's the man to bring the country together and heal. Queen of Coins. There's going to be information with this queen. Brought out to social media and whatnot that is not going to be favorable. Ten of Cups. Happy home, happy family, happy people. Page of Coins. New decision. Feels like passing the torch. A page is a younger man. Eight of Coins. Rewards. It feels like the stage is set. Ace of Cups again. Feels happy. Happy he can relax. Knight of Wands. A new plan of attack. A new plan moving forward with a lot of strategy. Knight of Wands. Taking steps. Six of Coins. That's a backing card. Aid. That's backing someone else. Four of Cups is not being greedy. Nine of Wands. That's trust of a different plan. Because we have the eight wands in the back, which is the confidence. And then holding the one wand, which is a new beginning. So taking an action in a new path. Four of Coins. That's a pre-establishment. So to me, this is always like a group. And I'm getting Democratic National Committee group. Three of Wands, new leadership. And then justice. A fair outcome. So that's it's not telling me in this spread that he's definitely leaving, but it appears there's choices. It's not saying anything about Donald Trump, but it's talking about doing the right thing. But I did feel movement because Trump's gone. But we have this page again, which is a new person passing the torch. And nothing showed up about, not really a lot showing up about Hunter or any investigation, so I think that's a nothing. That won't go anywhere. It just feels more about that Trump will be gone and his leadership and courage isn't needed. And with that four of, was it cups? I can't remember now. My man down card. The institution needing to heal, resting. He's going to welcome that. What is that? That was in the second spread. But the magician, he's the one we need right now. But the ending card was that Nine of Swords. The defeat. Something's going to happen. There's going to be a change coming up. Let's see, will it be before the outcome? Let's see. The National Committee has their, convention. I'm feeling, it'll be before that. There's some mystery going on here. That's all I can say. And I'm not getting any definites, but there's a new page coming in. There's a new page. There's a lot of heartache going on with Joe right now. We shall see. I hope you found it interesting. A little long, but I want to get it right. Till the next one. I'm going to check on Bernie next. Thanks. Bye.